Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast. See a trucker, blast a trucker. Hey, life. Sandra is also Puerto Rican.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the great COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both on the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram.
Please.
And if this is your first time joining us, please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. It's going to be right here.
That's right. It's right here, but click underneath it. That's right. That's where it counts.
So you can get notified of our new episodes and things of that matter. And we have quite a bit cool episodes.
A lot of guests.
So yeah, just go through, check our channel out and that's on YouTube.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out to all our other listeners.
All platforms. Check them out. All the listeners out there. Appreciate everybody. Continue, share, like, follow.
And thank you.
Thank y'all.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
What up, dog?
Man, listen here. Nothing.
Nothing. Boy, this is a late night. Pulling double duty once again for you folks out there in the world.
We got to give it up and we do it for you guys.
We do it for you guys. A little bit for us selfishly, because this is our voice. This is where we get to say whatever we want to all the people out there in the world listening.
Yeah.
This is our platform.
And with that being said, let me just say this right quick. Everybody that's interested in doing comedy, everybody that's interested in hosting.
Oh shit, get it.
Everybody that, all the bar owners and club owners and, they want to do comedy and things of that nature. You know what? Cool. Your place may be a great venue for comedy, but you have to understand, like, the comedy world. You have to set the experience to be enjoyable for everybody. Meaning, like, your barmaids and your bartenders, your wait staff, everybody has to be friendly and welcoming to the audience. In addition to that, you have to make sure it's a comedy environment for however long the show is going to take place, whether it be like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. If somebody's coming in to entertain your audience or your customers, you got to make sure that the ambiance for entertainment is set up properly. And what that means is no pool table playing. No TVs on at all.
No music.
Definitely no. And then, just beforehand, make sure you let the patrons know that, this is a comedy night, and please keep the table talk, but not your laughter.
Hi, shout out.
To a minimum.
Yeah.
You have to set the ambiance for that, so the person that came for the comedy can have a complete, enjoyable experience. Make sure toilet paper's in the bathroom.
Make sure
soap's in the bathroom. Make sure the bathroom is clean and things of that nature. Make sure the total experience for your patrons and for the audience to come to the show is completely enjoyable.
100%.
And and I would like to say that, if maybe the owner's not on top of that, like, say if I'm hosting the venue and I'm asking people to come, it would be my job as the host to try to make sure, you're there at an adequate enough time.
Right.
Like, if your show starts at 6 or 7, you should be there at 5, no later than 5, an hour early, to make sure that everything is up to snuff. There's paper towels in the bathroom, and not saying that that's what you're supposed to be doing, but you could look and then you could, ask the owner to please make sure that's taken care of.
I mean, look, if it's a show that you're promoting and you're putting on, yeah, that's something you need to do. Even if it's not, you can ask the owner, but at the same time, if it's got to get done, you do that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm sure, but then,
hopefully it's not, and you have a good relationship with the person you're putting the show on with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what that comes down to. But like you said, those little details can make or break the next one you put on.
It can make or break. So, like even if somebody came and had a great time at the show, thought the comedians were funny, but they went into the bathroom and they had no toilet paper, they're going to say, your show was trash.
It's trash. Trash because I couldn't wipe my... No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everything like that counts. It matters if you set the ambiance, and, as the person that's putting on shows, it's important for you to have that type of agreement with the bar owner. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, if we're going to do this show for an hour and a half, no pool table playing, no music playing.
TV's off, man.
TV's off. I don't care if the sound is off. TV's off. We are your entertainment for the night. Especially if somebody's coming to bless your establishment for free without comps of any sort. No free drinks, no free food or anything. And if they request those simple things, you should be able to accommodate that.
Yeah, I got you 100%. I mean, that being said,
shout out to Arcadia.
Yeah,
we just did a show.
Good time tonight.
We just did a show tonight. Shout out to Arcadia. Shout out to Kyle.
Yep. Shout out
Ashley and Bella. This is a family-owned restaurant and bar. Shout out to them.
Down in Canton, Ohio.
Where we had a great time. Shout out to Eric Simon and Nate Larson. Shout out to you guys for having us. Thank you for having us there at the establishment.
Appreciate that, man.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it going. You guys got a good thing going on there.
Tell you, man, promote that bad boy.
Absolutely.
It's a nice little spot.
It's a nice little spot, nice area.
Yeah.
A good ambiance for a show, and plus the weather was good. That also was a plus.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna rain. For some reason, they said it was supposed to rain today. Either way.
Yeah.
Good job tonight, brother.
Thank you. Same to you. Good job.
Appreciate it, sir.
You went down and represented very well.
Yeah, you came off the stage and was like, "Yo, I'm in your face."
I mean, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to do that to let people know how it goes and things like that.
I told you, man, you're a tone setter. You set it, and it's funny, and just set. You know what I mean? You come out with this energy. You know what I mean? You're not trying to be like blah 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 or cool comic or you know what I mean. You come out with fucking energy. I mean, we both do when we do our shit.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I like seeing it. You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about.
Especially before we go on stage, because we both were like, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
You know what? It was like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? Like I always say, whenever I go to a place, I think I'll probably always do this. I'm looking at the audience. I'm saying hello to people.
Yeah.
They don't know if I'm performing or not. I'm not like, hey guys, you ready for the show tonight? I'm going to put on a great show for you.
Right.
Hey guys, pay attention. I'm a comic and blah, 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 blah. I don't do that.
No.
I just say, hey, what's up? I go into place. I speak to everybody. If you speak back, fine. I acknowledge you. I'm also, taking a mental inventory.
Yeah.
Of who's in the room.
Right.
What I can, sort of gauge the audience to see what they'll be interested in and things like that. And then sometimes you don't know and you try things and you can say one word and you can be like, okay, you can pull out your bag of tricks and go in another direction, or you can continue in the direction you're going.
Yeah.
I think that we're at the point where we can do that now.
Yeah.
When before we was like, oh, this is our material, we're going to do it. And
no, if I went with a set, that was the set. That's what I was doing. I don't stray away from the set. I was playful today. That's why I talk about crowd work, man. I know it's important. I get it. 100%. I understand. I think to work on it and able to, or is it to know your material so well that you can break away from it and then go back to your material? Because, hold on, in the moment, we're both pretty good with playing with the crowd. Mm-hmm. It's not like we struggle in that at all. You know, everything is a good response. Everything is playful. Everything is in the moment, and then we go back to our material. I ain't gonna lie, there's times in my head it's like, make sure you remember where you're at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember what you were talking about.
Well, see, I mean, like, for me, it was like, tonight, it was like, the way I was able to stay on track is because I didn't leave the track.
Right.
I stayed on track, and then I, included the audience in that. Mm-hmm. And it was just a part of my material and their participation or not.
But think about how far you've come.
Oh, yeah, because it was like, I didn't look at anybody, and now I'm looking at people. I'm seeking people out in the audience. I'm looking at people, and I must say, you did disappear because it was a time that I was looking for you. I was like, where did he go? Where is he? And I was walking around, and I'm like, where did Jay go? But
I was on the camera.
I know, but it's like you disappeared because I was trying to. Because from the way, I don't think. I didn't think the stage location was pretty good.
No, yeah.
But it was like...
Because the way it's set up.
Yeah, but it was like...
I got you.
If it could be a portable stage.
It is.
Okay, so
it is.
So what I was thinking, like, maybe...
It's not there during the week.
Okay, so I'm thinking, like, maybe for show times, you can, like, put it, like...
Down the hall? Like,
Well, you can't block the restroom either.
Yeah.
So
that's probably why they don't.
Yeah. So I mean, it's tough. They could work things out if it's going to be inside when the weather permits. It should have been outside.
Or what about that other little cubby where people were eating?
You saw people over there?
Yeah.
I saw people over there too.
But it kind of takes away, but it also divides the bar from the show.
Right. Yeah, they can.
But it wouldn't be a lot of places to sit.
I think if they knock that wall down.
Hey, knock that wall down so we can
that wall down so I can have full access to the place. Because if I knew if my cord was long enough, I would have walked back there. If I had a wireless mic, I would have been back there like, what are we eating, guys?
Yeah, right, off in their meal.
Yeah, and I would have, been telling jokes there. But, it's a great room. I had fun, but it was like the stage to me was a disadvantage because, people could hear you but not see you. Yeah. But I made sure they could see me. And it wasn't a spotlight either.
No. Yeah, I agree with you. The one thing about being on the stage that I noticed, if you look down the bar, because it's kind of set up for, like, looking down the bar.
But if you stayed on stage, that the speaker will be blocking your view, and it blocks the view from you to the audience as well. Me personally, I got off stage and I walked over there because I didn't want anything to block me from me and my audience. I wanted to connect to my audience.
Plus there's a little chatter going on, and you stifle that.
Yeah, I stifled it without saying, hey!
Yeah.
No, I'm like, hey, we up here.
It was the energy. It was how you delivered, and plus you're funny because once you get the attention, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you did new material.
Thank you.
Kudos to that. And I had a little something new, which I kind of went off. I mean, look, man. Like I said, we both go in the moment. and try different stuff all the time. No show is exactly the same. We could try and script it. You know what I mean? The beautiful thing is we showed up and looked at the crowd and said, okay, this is what we're going to do. Yeah.
We're going to rock it like this. Yeah. We're going to rock it like that.
Rock it like that.
We got to be there. And that's the way it is. Huh. That's the way it is.
Hey, dog. We got to timestamp it. Trump.
Yes, for the sake of timestamp.
Timestamp this.
Trump, he I don't know.
Wow.
What happened?
Assassination attempt?
Or bad acting?
I mean, it's hard to say, man. People died.
Attempt, or was it Milli Vanilli?
It goes, people died.
Did he really die? Can somebody show me that body?
Oh, we're going there.
Oh, hold on. Yep, this live, which I don't
know.
Unalive.
Unalive?
Did somebody really get unalive?
I mean, I don't know.
Was it an act? Was it real?
Was it 4 people? I know the shooter, somebody else. I heard somebody got up to clap and got shot. That's fucked up. I'm sorry for laughing.
I don't know. I don't know that much about it, but you know.
I look at it like this. If it was a real assassination attempt on Donald Trump, it's sad that people are provoked enough to try to end somebody's life that doesn't physically cause you personal harm. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of the guy, but no way do I think killing him is going to solve any problems in this world.
Yeah, because if you kill one Trump, there's only going to be like 50 more after him.
I mean, but they're not him, so I get it. I ain't saying I would have did it.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like,
shot Chris Rock.
When I first heard the news, I was genuinely disturbed.
Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, my whole family were talking about it, like on Thread. I didn't answer one bit because it's just.
Excuse me. I was genuinely disturbed. I said, "What? What happened? They did what?" And I was like, "Come on, this is ridiculous." You know, because, and I know there's something that happens, but you know, they pride America on being like the land of the free, home of the brave, freedom of speech, and all this other stuff. So because someone doesn't agree with you or has different views, that don't mean they should die.
Exactly.
But, I think some of their views and their opinions should die. Yeah. But not them.
Not them. 100%.
Yeah, that's what I think. You know.
I agree. There's that's what I'm saying. The fact, first of all, I didn't know about it because it took a while until I think I was scrolling through, I think I was scrolling through something, or maybe been YouTube or something, and I seen something about it, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Or no, I think I seen the text from my family, the thread that they were doing, and so I looked it up on YouTube.
And rest in peace to Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
Whoa.
Yeah. They are actually like trendsetters, to be honest with you. Richard Simmons was doing like the healthy thing and, doing the exercise class back in the day. On TV, and he was like a little
suspect.
I mean, I'm sure he was gay. I'm sure he was gay, but it was like
shorts are suspect.
Yes, the shorts were suspect, and everything else. But at the same time, it was like he had a show. He was rooting for people to be healthy.
Yep.
And it didn't matter. Well, it didn't matter to me because I was a child. I didn't know what sexuality was, but all I know that he wanted people to be healthy, and he wanted people to, and he really was emotional about people's story when he hear their story and stuff. He would cry with them and everything. And shout out to Richard Simmons. At the end of the day, I think he left a great footprint on the earth.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I think. And he was a character, and this was before the internet and everything. So
he was viral before the internet.
Yeah, he was viral before that, and it was always funny to me because he used to have like a workout class. He would be walking around instructing, and if somebody was chewing gum, he'll walk up to him and hold his hand out.
I used to
like, give me that gum. Yeah, I remember because I used to watch it with my mom, and it was like. Somebody was like, "Yeah, you gonna blame your mom for you watching that?" Yeah, because in 1980, when I was 5 years old, I had no control over the TV. Nothing like the kids of today, because they have complete control over the TV.
Complete control over the TV.
What they eat, because if they don't like what you're cooking, the parent goes wherever they want to go, and if they don't feel like going to school, they don't go to school. Mm-mm. Yeah, if they don't feel like talking to their dad, they don't talk to their dad. Right. I don't remember ever having that much power as a 5-year-old child. None. But shout out to Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth Westheimer. She openly she was like a sex therapist, and so she was. Yeah, she was a sex therapist.
Oh, you would know that.
Well, because, that's what she was known for. Okay. And I remember watching her and the things she was talking about.
I'm sure I've seen her, but I don't
She's a short, redhead lady, and she had an accent. And in addition to her being a sex therapist,
I think I know
her accent made the things that she was saying, talk about in her reactions, even more funny. I know she wasn't trying to be funny, but it was hilarious to me.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to them for the purpose of timestamping. I don't know exactly when they passed away, but we haven't been on since they did pass away.
Okay.
And the Trump assassination happened when?
Over the weekend.
Over the weekend. So this, for the sake of time and dates.
Yeah. This is, I want to say.
This is the 18th.
Was it on Sunday?
I'm not sure.
Or Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It
was Sunday or Saturday, I believe. And this, would you say this is July 18th? Yeah.
July 18th.
So, yeah. It had to have been over the weekend, the 15th, 14th, maybe.
Or something.
Yeah,
but, not to make light of anything, assassination on, somebody's life, and then the person that attempted was murdered.
Yeah. Terrible shot. I'm sorry. He was the worst. What I say. See, that's the one thing about this dude that's gonna might as well make him victorious now. Count it. He's gonna be the next president. They have T-shirts already.
He's been president before.
He's gonna be again.
Okay.
That's the problem. Look, they have shirts of him getting held up. He's like this. He got blood here, and they're like, and this is. Dude, that's going to be as iconic as them raising the flag, supposedly in one of those, wars or whatever the case, when they took one of the...
Especially since it's real now. And I've seen artwork and flags of things, of not real artwork, of him standing on top of tanks with AKs and things like
this
that.
This is real.
And it's real, and they're gonna run with it, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do with it.
Cemented. The best ever. My dad... I don't even want to say what my dad said because it's embarrassing. I love the Don. But you know what I'm saying? It's just when people are just... For one, like I said, I didn't see it because if you're watching a Trump rally, shame on you. If you go to a Trump rally... shame on any rallies, really. I'm not even saying just Trump rallies, to be 100% honest.
I'm going to say this.
I know you support people. I get it, but whatever.
That's all. To be honest with you, I have so many things to do. I'm not saying that stuff is not important.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
I got so many things to do.
That's really what I'm saying.
When it was going on, I was literally on the road.
Yeah.
And
I was at home making a parlay, I think, but it was better than watching the Trump rally.
I don't know if I was at home, I would be watching that either, or I may have watched it just to see what they're talking about, because I'm a different type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've watched presidential debates, but I have no interest to hear what any of them are saying, to be honest. Not now. Not these two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't we do better? Why can't we do better? That's all I'm asking. Is that too hard? All you wonderful people out there, I don't want to do it. There's somebody out there that wants to do it.
Yeah,
it's
you know what?
Better than these options. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, for anybody that's looking for anything for entertainment, I got a couple of ideas that would make great stories and more interesting stories and stuff that you guys been putting out. So if you need some ideas, just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. I'm talking about the Gayle Kings and the Oprah Winfreys that like to run stories on Her Majesty and things like that. It's two stories you could have ran. You could have ran a story about a man here in Cleveland Heights that raised three doctors. That's a more interesting story. Or I could introduce you to a father that raised 5 pro boxers.
Right.
And stories like that. So, instead of making some bull crap about stuff that people don't care about,
that's all.
Get with me and.
Yo, you're talking to the society that made some chick famous for talking about spitting on a dick.
Who is that chick?
The Hawk Tuah.
Who is she?
I don't know, but
I don't know who she is.
Exactly, but a video of her talking about a dick, spitting on a dick, went more viral than her having sucked and actually spit on. Like, there's no video of her doing this, but her just talking about it goes more viral than anything. They have merch. She has merch. And look, I know people are out there proud and are saying, "You go, girl," and talk about all this thing.
She's definitely getting her coins.
She's what the fuck?
She's getting her money.
Hey, whatever. Hey, she's flipping it for sure.
Yeah,
you know. But this is a drunk moment after wherever. And I guess the interview goes a lot longer than that. Like, she walks away a couple times and comes back, and because her friend's the one being interviewed, and she comes back and interrupts, and like she comes back, and then she leaves again. Her friend's like, "Don't worry, she'll be back," and she comes back, and then they ask that question, and she says, "Oh, you gotta whatever Hawk Tuah on that thing. You get me?" or some shit. And it goes viral for talking about spitting.
Wow.
On a dick.
Well, hey, to each his own.
I guess it's good to be a female, I'll tell you that. But the only other option she has now is OnlyFans, dude. What else can she do? I mean,
She can make seasoning.
Well, the problem is that she's been on podcasts.
She can make seasoning and call it Hawk Tuah.
Hot sauce.
Hawk Tuah hot sauce. Hawk Tuah steak seasoning.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hawk Tuah fish seasoning.
Dude, there was a squirt bottle with her face, and it was
like when I heard Hawk Tuah, I thought of the movie. What was it? I don't know the name of the movie.
Shit.
It was a kid that was like Hawk Tuah, bing bing bang boo, Hawk Tuah, and that's the way he got money.
That's how he got money?
Yeah, he was on the street dancing like Hawk Tuah, bing bing bang boo.
Well, that shit worked for her.
And
she got money.
And then the guy tried it. He was as an adult, and he didn't get any money from it. I forget the name of the movie, but that's what I thought it was. But I didn't know it had another meaning. That's the way meanings and definitions change over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed.
Well,
all you gotta do is have some boobs, and
they're pretty important.
I mean, if you have a nice booty too, all you gotta do is have leggings, or not, and be on Instagram.
And be twerking?
Yeah, you got to twerk. All you got to do is grab them and pull them up, apparently. They got a lot of cool fucking threads. I thought about doing all of them, but I can't put my body out. Like just to be funny, too. Like, have it pulled up between my nuts.
No, Diddy. No doubt.
No, Diddy. But, girls be putting the camera down, and you can see their fucking lips.
Just for a moment.
Yeah, and it comes back up and shit. Like, go down there and see your nuts. And try to, mock all their videos and... Not at all? Alright, whatever. That shit's hilarious. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look, it's like that dude who was doing them flips, trying to act like that chick. Yeah. Same thing.
But you know what? I can honestly say.
That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to everybody that follows us.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that follows us.
Shout out to all of our subscribers.
Everybody out there.
We appreciate you.
This is for you. This last shot before I go to bed.
Go ahead. Take it down, buddy. For everybody that comes support us at our shows, everybody that came to see our podcast, everybody that checks in and sends us messages on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
Appreciate everybody out there.
Yeah.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
All right, everybody. I gotta get to bed.
You gotta get to bed. He gotta go to work. You understand me? He's the best motherfucking warehouse worker on the planet.
I'm about to have 2 hours of sleep rocking that tow motor. You don't even know.
have no
After
idea.
we rock the stage, come back, do the podcast for you.
For you guys.
It's all for bed.
Are you good?
You can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms, people.
I am the_great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yes.
Don't forget to tune in and hit the subscribe and like, and shout out to all our listeners out there.
Shout out to all our listeners. Hey, we try and give you guys advice. You know what I'm saying? This started off as like a comedy thing. You know, two friends doing a thing.
Yes, we're two comedians that's explaining our comedic experiences, and we talk about current events
and everything out there. So we love everybody out there riding with us. I know you've been on this journey. If you haven't, start from the beginning. We got tons of guests. We got plenty more coming. We got more looking, in the future. Like a lot of things planned. So.
Yeah, and it was before it was all comedians that we were expanding outside the comedy realm.
Yeah, we're about to start doing some other stuff. So
we're doing other things.
Yeah,
we got singers coming.
Yep.
We have rappers coming.
We got connoisseurs of such.
Business owners coming.
Yes.
Hey, send us in some comments of who you want to see us interview. It don't matter if they're famous or local.
Oh, this guy.
They'll be here.
He's reaching, boy. Hey, make it happen out there.
Reaching for what? Anyway, anybody you want to see, any subject, let us know.
I've given him a list. I ain't seen him yet.
This guy. Hey, shout out to OCB.
Yo. I can't walk.
Old crippled bastard.
You know what? And that's what I'm saying. He coming soon. OCB?
Oh, he coming.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Yeah, right. No Diddy.
No Diddy. All right, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace
out.
Wow. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast.